Gunmen kidnapped top government official near military camp in Abuja. Oh boy. This one now. I thought Wiki has threatened the fire and brimstone that all kidnappers must die. Now they are still there. So what are you going to do? And he said nobody should pay ransom again. Okay. He declared riot, how do I put it? Riot squad for the kidnappers. But now they have come for someone else again at night. Oh boy. The incident occurred around 12:30 a.m. at Pambara New Extension, a stone throw from a military camp and checkpoint in Buhari central area of the FCT. Some heavily armed men have kidnapped Aondo Ver, a director at Federal Housing Authority Abuja, in the wee hours of Thursday, February 1, 2024. The incident occurred around 12:30 a.m. at Pambara New Extension, a stone throw from a military camp and checkpoint in Buhari central area of the FCT. The kidnappers were said to have gained access through the fence after cutting the barbed wires. So where were the security guys? How did it happen? Where were all of them? Now, wow. So now they've kidnapped an executive of Federal Housing Authority. Okay. And that person is in government. This one now, if they kidnap school children and they were asking for 100 million, I'm sure this one now will be a big fish for them. They'll be asking for 500 million, expecting government to pay. This is a very trying times in Nigeria and a very difficult one for everyone, I must tell you the truth. How come a place and housing estate that is just a stone throw from a barrack, okay, or from a military camp, and there's a checkpoint there, this thing happened and they did not know? Because there are no cameras. There are no other ways of surveillance. Maybe at midnight, the soldiers would have been sleeping as well. They would have just gone to a comfortable area and started sleeping while things were happening, just by them. This is a very serious one, I must tell you the truth. This kidnapping for ransom, I'm sure, has come to stay in Nigeria, and it's now a very big business because that's the fastest way to make the money right now. Even though it's a criminal activity, but people don't want to give up. And why is it that the more people you catch, the more people go into the activity of banditry and kidnapping? People are being caught, people are being arrested, people are being taken away, and still more people are still going into it. So there must be something about it. One is that it is lucrative. Two is that the hardship is so bad that people have chosen to do anything to survive, whether they like it or not. Okay? You catch them, you catch them. You don't catch them, that's fine. That's what I see here. People have resorted to doing anything at all to make a living because only there's no job again for anybody. The economy is very bad. The political system is very bad. People cannot pay their rent, medical bills. People cannot pay their children's school fees. Not talk of clothing. People cannot feed it properly. And you cannot open your eyes as a man, see your family going down, and you'll be happy. So the question is, this is a criminal activity, but has government been able to go down to determine what is the root cause of this criminal activity? Why is it not ending? Because not all of these kidnappers are terrorists actually. Some of them are looking for money to make a living. The question is, why are people resorting to this means of livelihood? Why is it still lucrative? Why are people not keeping away from it? Why are more people going into it? Those are the questions government should ask. And then try to find out why even more people are being arrested and convicted, more people are going into it. They therefore means that something is triggering it, something is pushing people into it. A reasonable government would want to do a better taproot investigation to determine what could be the cause and what can be done to correct it. Because what it means is that arresting people using the military and all of that is not working. And it's probably not going to work and never going to work. Because even the military is impoverished. The police is impoverished. All of them are suffering. Their salaries are no longer useful to them because the salaries no longer have value. Okay, so it is not arresting that will solve this problem now. It is determining the economic situation that is pushing people into it and find solution to it. That is what I think. So let's see, people are already reacting to this kidnapping spree that is going on in Abuja. And not just Abuja, it's all over the country. Someone say amongst the best solution to our Nigerian insecurity is for the patriotic military personnel to take over power from idiotic, unpatriotic gang called themselves politicians, gangsters, illiterate, imbecile leaders, or unpatriotic politicians. And that is true. Well, that is a good part. And some say this is Abuja under Tinubu, this is FCT under Wiki. Already things are out of control. Some say it is good that the kidnappers are channeling their frustration to the politicians, not the poor masses who are suffering untold hardship in Nigeria. Okay, that is that person's view. Please, if na Abuja be your problem, simply pack everything and go back to Lagos and stop terrorizing innocent people. What we know for sure is that one day a northerner will come and whatever you do unjustly will surely be reversed. What are you trying to say here? That is very good shot. Make una go after them, not the poor masses that have no food to chop. That's a good one. And let me say, Wike should step up performance into security. The security fund is enough to galvanize ad hoc security outfit to battle the insurgency. If he is confused, he should seek the advice and expertise of Peter Obi, okay, and stop witch hunting people's land and properties in the name of carrying out Abuja master plan. Teachers come and go. The school compound remain where they are. Where is El-Rufai now? He has gone into total oblivion. Okay, that is your own view. And another person is saying, if these kidnappers are going after these criminals in government, I wouldn't have been having issues with them. Not being a coward for going after school children. That is it. Gradually, they are moving upwards. Yes. Gradually, they are going from kidnapping school children to kidnapping some big fish in the society. Now they are trying to get into the politicians and get them as well. These bandits are so bold, though, and they wear military uniform. Of course, military uniform is in the open market. Anybody can wear it. It's like some people have vowed to make Abuja a no-go area for Tinubu government to try. Moreover, Wike, with his big mouth, it is shame that he seems unfit occupying such position at the moment. The issue here is that government has not done the needful, which is determining what is pushing people into this crime and solving the problem. Maybe now that they are beginning to go for politicians, before you know it, they will enter Aso Rock and carry senators that are sitting. Maybe by that is when they will know that this insurgency is bad. Because right now, since they have the state power and they have all the security agencies and forces surrounding them and their families, they don't know or they don't seem to understand what the poor masses are passing through. Okay, but now that I begin to go after politicians, maybe that is when things will go. That's when they will take it serious. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comments.